The scoop I'm sharing today is a clean fiction read, an item I was influenced to buy, and also I want to encourage you so you'll know how to gauge whether or not your holiday get-togethers are a success or not. I know you probably heard people say that they were influenced to buy something, and what I'm about to share with you, I actually influenced myself to buy, which is hilarious. I was putting together a list of Christian gifts, and I was like, I really like that, so I bought it for myself. Let me show it to you. I influenced myself to buy this awesome sweatshirt. I found it on Etsy, and you know my favorite part of this? It's comfy, it's great quality. I love the message on the shirt though. Even my husband was like, what does that mean? And so I think this is going to be a great way to start some meaningful conversations with people. This means God is greater than the lows and the highs, and really He is. I found this on Etsy. It's from this shop called HQR Express, and I'll leave a link below for you if you're interested. This comes in a hoodie, comes in a sweatshirt. She has 12 different colors to choose from, and you can also choose the color of the font on your shirt. I just love this. So comfy. I'm going to get so much wear out of this, and I might even have to get a different color. I went through a lot of books to find this clean fiction read. So glad I found this one. It's Twilight at Mornington Cross by Abigail Wilson. Now we first meet Amelia Pembroke in the year 1819. She's living in Kent, England, and she's actually in a hospital where she's getting help for a sleeping disorder that she has. She randomly falls asleep at times. I know it sounds odd, but it flows beautifully in the story. This book is a murder mystery with romance and a lot of intrigue. It kept me reading with lots of twists and turns until the very end of the book. Now, Amelia has just learned that Mr. Cluett, who is the doctor that's helping her, who's also like a father figure to her, has named her as the beneficiary of his will. He pulled her into his office with his solicitor, and he says, "You're the beneficiary, but here's a condition. In order for that to happen, you must marry one of two men that I choose, that I name, that I choose." She's just thrown into a tizzy, but he wants to introduce her to these two men. So she meets these two men, and then a few hours later, Mr. Cluett is found dead in his room. She is just torn all to pieces because she only has 30 days, since he's died, to find out if she's going to marry one of these two men. So she and the solicitor go on the hunt. They actually want to figure out what really happened to Mr. Cluett, because she feels like there was foul play involved. But here's the deal. She starts to fall for the solicitor, knowing in the back of her mind that she must choose one of these two men to find financial freedom and become the beneficiary of this will. So you'll have to follow along to see if she does in fact marry one of these two men, and to see if she figures out what really happened to Mr. Cluett. The holidays are quickly approaching, and with that, there will be lots of get-togethers. Whether you're hosting or whether you're joining another family, I want you to not base the perfection of the day or the event on the cleanliness of your house, or how spick and span it was, or how well a dessert or meal that you made was. Those are all great things, but I want you to base the perfection of the day on the laughter that you've heard through the day, the great fun that you've had, the games that you played, and the stories that you shared. Those are the most important, so keep those in mind as you're moving through this holiday season.